Good morning guys, day 6 of our adventure from the Black Sea to Australia. In today's video we are going to Gori. I'm going now to take the tube, to take a bus to get to Gori. Join me! Today definitely is gonna be fun. And we arrived at the Dube station. Now the real challenge begins, which is finding the bus going to Gori at a fair price. Let's see. Let's have a look. It's full of buses around. According to Google Maps, we are 3 minutes away from the bus station. The bus station is close to the tube station. However, it appears to be on this side ahead. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find it. We've managed to find a ticket going to Gori. 5 lari. But this place is absolutely cramped. Look at that. I cannot sit properly. It is what it is. Guys, we made it to Gori. This is the marshutka that left us in the city center. Oh my god, it was such an uncomfortable trip. My legs were literally touching the seat in front of me. I didn't have enough space. But for €1.60, what do you expect? It's windy here in good old Gori, but I guess it's windy in Tbilisi as well after the yesterday rain. Now, let's go to see the monument that we came here for. Stalin Museum. Vamos! And meanwhile we can admire good old Gori. This is, I guess, the council, this massive building here. Very nice. All the public palaces, all the public institutions, they've got very nice constructions. And we can admire also waving the, I guess, this region flag. Very interesting one. Anyway, without further ado, vamos to see the Stalin's house. On my way to the Stalin Museum, look what I stumbled upon. The Stalin Avenue. Can you believe that? There are streets in Georgia called Stalin Avenue. That's so cool. Oh my god. Look how beautiful the Georgian flag is. Incredible. And it's waving because it's bloody windy. And in front of us, literally in the center, is the Stalin Museum, where we can see the flag up there. But before going there, I would love to take something to drink, because as soon as I got to the station, the guy rushed me in the bus, gave him 5 lari, and forced me to take a seat so we can depart. So I didn't have the time to have anything to drink. So let me go, get something to drink, and after we're going to see the main attraction. While we're approaching the museum with this wind, let's recap who Stalin was. Was the guy that consolidated power after Lenin's death, destroying and exiling Trotsky. Was the guy that created a cult culture around his image. The guy that started the so-called gulags, the labor camps where millions passed away, and the guy that started the 5-year plans that were used back in the USSR times to industrialize the country and make the USSR a global power. And of course, the guy that alongside the Allies defeated the Nazi Germany in 1945. Welcome to his house. Well, this bugger was born in a pretty central location, to be honest. Have a look at that. They have built this. Well, we can see the hammer and sickle there, up there. They have built a sort of a sanctuary around the house, so it is protected. Very, very interesting. I mean, you can circumnavigate the house, which looks like a normal house, but what we came here for is the museum, because apparently you cannot visit the house itself. It's closed. There are few tourists, to be honest with you, around here, mainly Chinese. Probably they're coming here in groups, but yeah, like, I'm really, really, really excited. And something else that is very interesting here is the wagon, the train wagon that was used by him in the past to move around. This is actually really cool. They were massive. I'm keen in having a tour. Let's have a look. Well, of course, it's full of people. Everyone is having a look. Have a look. This is where the kitchen was. Have a look. Where he or they were preparing his meals. Look at all the details. I mean, thinking that he was literally walking around here is crazy. This was probably the technician room where he was sleeping. Here another room with two twin beds. Wow, you can smell and breathe history here. Another room. Probably we haven't arrived yet at his place. Oh, a bath, a toilet and a bath. Probably here they were using charcoal to warm it up. And yep, most probably this one was his room. A room that was used by Stalin himself. Can you believe that? They've got also sockets. Sorry, thank you. And this one was the meeting room. What an interesting. You have to go the other way around. What an interesting wagon. Incredible. Now that we had a look at the outside area of the museum, let's go and see the inside. Hopefully they will allow me to film. We will see. And yep, here is the man. Here is one of these statues of Joseph Stalin. What a interesting place to be. And we are in. We paid 15 lari. Wow, have a look at that. We are in a very interesting area. These ones are his clothing. Oh my god, it's so interesting. You can breathe history here. Have a look. Chess, swords, pipes, everything. Cigarettes, cigars, ashtrays, everything. Oh my god, that's very interesting. And those are the phones that he was using in making phone calls. And this is the man himself. The museum has a ton of pictures described with the specific action on a specific date, but there is no further explanation. But it's still interesting to seeing it. Wow, it's very interesting. And here it comes, the end of our visit at the Stalin Museum. I mean, it is very interesting. I mean, it's this building divided in two different sections. The first section is focused on his early life stages, and the second one is focused on the Second World War. But more than pictures and paintings, there is no much. I guess the majority of his belongings, or at least the full history, sits in the Kremlin in Moscow. We've been there, but I couldn't manage to see neither the tomb or the museum itself because I was there straight away after COVID, so everything was shut down. But is it worth it to come in here? Absolutely, it's worth it. Just come, guys, have a look. The ticket costs 15 lari, almost 5 euros. Definitely worth it. It's interesting to see where one of the, if not the most influential leader of the USSR was born, lived, and ruled the world from, although he moved to Moscow. Very interesting. Now, let's have a look what Gori has to offer. Let's have a stroll around the city. Like 2 minutes on that direction, you're already out of the city center and you can see the fortress of Gori. Very nice. Now I've decided to go back to Tbilisi. There is nothing you can do here, but literally nothing. So why not? Let's go back to Tbilisi and see what can we do. And this is good old Gori. Another curiosity of this city is that Gori is the capital or the main city of the Shira-Kartli region, which largely is occupied by South Ossetia. I mean, South Ossetia is a non-recognized country by almost no countries in the world except Nauru, Venezuela, etc., which has been forcibly taken away with Russian support from the Georgians. And probably this reflects on the, I wouldn't say poverty, but on the situation that you can see and breathe here in Gori. This is good old Gori, surrounded by green hills. And now we're walking because it's literally 27 minutes outside the city center to the bus station to get our bus back to Tbilisi. And we made it to the bus terminal, which to me seems more of a shopping mall. Anyway, the reason why I'm coming back to Tbilisi so early is because the last bus to Tbilisi leaves at 5:30 or 5:45, and it's 3 p.m. So I would like to give myself a little bit of advantage in case the buses are full or they are not running. And here it is. No, I don't think this is the I guess this is the shopping mall. I guess the bus station is slightly further. Yeah, so this is my train of thoughts and this is my strategy. Come here a little bit early, get myself into a bus and then leave for Tbilisi. And I can see already white marshutkas up there, so the bus station is definitely there. It isn't easy when you do not understand the alphabet where to go and where to get. And apparently there is not even a central ticket system point where I can purchase the ticket. So annoying. I'll have to ask around, but I'm shy. Guys, we made it. It was straight away at the beginning of the entrance, and I didn't see it. 5 lari, and it was here. Oh my days, I toured the whole station for no reason, and finally I took a seat where I can fit in my legs. And apparently easy parting in 1 minute, so again, what a lucky bugger I am that I get here and the bus leaves. Hopefully he's right. We will see. I cannot believe we left in time. What a lucky bugger. Vamos back to Tbilisi after seeing good old Gori. And we made it. We made it to the Dube station, back to Tbilisi. Oh my god, these marshutkas are flying, Jesus. They are so fast. Anyway, let's see what else can we do in this beautiful sunny day here in Tbilisi, the best city in the world. And we're back in our lovely neighborhood, Saburtalo. What an experience it has been today. It's 5 p.m. almost. It's time for us to close down this video. It was a very interesting day for me. For us, I would say. This is day 6 of our challenge. In tomorrow's video, tomorrow is the last day actually that we are staying here in Tbilisi. After a full week, it's about time to move and go somewhere else. Well, till tomorrow, thank you so much for watching it. Take care.